I was in Romania shooting a movie. Now, when I was shooting that movie, it was a Western movie. Got a call on the phone. Now, this is the thing about having your shit straight, right? You have everything lined out prior, because if you don't got it when they give you a call, they'll move on to somebody else to fill that slot. I just happen to have all my stuff in mind. I can ride horse, and I had a passport. It's not asking a lot, right? Especially if you're into the movie scene and your specifics is Westerns. If you're working in that genre, you should have those two things. Now, I had those two things down, so I had them years prior. So when I got the call, it was no more than 30 seconds. Like, all right, cool, we'll put you on the list. And I got it, just like that. And I was being prepared, being ready. That's all the call was. Hey, what's up? Can you ride? Yeah. Do you have a passport? Yeah. Okay, we're putting you on your list for Romania. Oh, perfect. I'll send you the details. Hung up. Because they had to call somebody else, get the whole roster filled. And that was truly beautiful, because that made everything happen. So I'm in Romania, chilling on the Black Sea in Constanta. Everything's looking good. Seashells up to my knees, looking around. Water, it was good, it was beautiful. The whole thing, beautiful. It was all great. Walking around the city, they had this place called Old Town. I didn't know this was a thing, because it's not a thing here in the States, but it is a thing in Europe. Parts of the town are called Old Town, and it's where the old structures are from the previous empires or civilizations, whatever it may be. And the city just kind of grew around it. And they kept those buildings and those statues up. So everything's old in there. Old Town, pretty straightforward. Hanging around Old Town, and Old Town is a place to hang out, because that's where all the cool stores are, when I say stores, I should reframe for that. It's where all the cool restaurants are. Yeah. Be sitting in some type of old Roman Colosseum, eating dinner. It's really cool. It's pretty cheap over there too in Romania. I think the ratio here in the States is like one to like 25 or something. 25 of their dollars is one of American dollar, right? So the ratio is pretty good, pretty fair. But yeah, I'm in Romania. And I'm with this guy named Alonzo. And that dude, luck. We're going to the Romanian casinos, and he had no money on him. He's like, hold on, let me borrow some lei. All right, gave him some lei. He went in there, turned it into 3,000. Paid him back, said, all right, brother. I was like, oh shit. Now that was luck, right? Spent it all that night, gone. Next day, he's like, hey man, can I borrow some more money? I was like, well, the money you made yesterday, you hit 3,000, what the hell? It's gone. Oh, all right. I can do it again. No shit, let's go. Did it again. No more than 20 minutes each time. You know, I tried. I was like, where's my luck at? I wasn't as lucky as he was. So I said, oh, all right, well, fuck. Had 3,000. Spent it all. Good time. I'm like, all right, well, you know, why not? You know, we got all this money, you're winning it, why not? We're only gonna be in Romania, you and I once, this one time working on a movie, this and that. We're living life, we're in our early 20s, and everything's moving. Spent it all. That was some amazing luck he had in that. Oh man, that was wild. And we're at the bars, we're walking up to and there's the beautiful women in there. And for some reason in Eastern Europe, they're very beautiful. You throw a stone, you can hit a supermodel. There's just, here in the States it's not so much, but over there for sure. And you say, salut frumos. It means hello beautiful in Romanian. That's all we learned. Salut frumos. They usually spoke English, or they used Google Translate, and they'd figure out some way to talk to us. Because we got the money, we're handsome, we're young, we're American, we're from the States. Oh, you know what? Why not get to know us? What are you doing here? Oh shit, baby, I'm working on a movie. And so we're going around. And I'm talking to this, I don't know, we're at this bar, and this guy had like 6 girls at his table, so I walked up there, and we're chatting to the chicks. Alonzo walks up, he's all ripped out of it. He's like, hey brother, can I borrow a cigarette? And I was like, I don't got any on me. And that guy's like, the one dude, he's like, yeah, I can. You know, I started talking to the guy, so the boys can talk to the girls, right? You know, like divide them up. You know, I pull them over here, so the boys can move in and, you know, do their business, right? I'll take one for the team. It's a team player. Alonzo walks up to me as the boys are chatting him up. The bro walks up to me. He's like, yeah, no, I don't. And he walks to that guy, and the guy's like, yeah, I got cigarettes. Pulls his pack out. Alonzo, so thanks, reaches in there. I didn't know this at the time, but his hand was cut. So he's bleeding a little bit. And his hand's all bloody. Reaches in there, touches all that guy's cigarettes on the tip. All his cigarettes get bloody. And then he pulls out one that says, thank you. And walked off. And I was like, oh, God. Sorry about my friend. Touched all that. The guy looked at his pack of cigarettes and didn't want, just blood all over the tips. And he's like, oh. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I was like, well, I'll see you later, man. I gotta see what's up with this guy. So I went over to Alonzo. I was like, Alonzo, you good, bro? You're fucking cut. And he's like, oh, he's all ripped. Walked him back to his room, passes out. So thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I was like, yeah, no worries, man. I got you. Put him to bed, right? Next day, he's like, fuck, man, I don't got any money on me. I was like, fuck, where do I have all day? He's like, gone. Too much of a good time. I was like, all right. Roll into the casino a third time. We're gonna hit it. They had some Bartista in there. We're in Old Town. I was like, well, fuck, man, let's go make some dinner money real quick. We're all in there. And I don't remember. There was a couple of us. There was like 4 or 5 of us that rolled in for that third time. Old Town. Different casino. Bro puts it in there. Hits another 3,000. Boom. Took our money and we walked out. I was like, God damn, Alonzo. That's good man. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good trip with Alonzo. Yeah, I remember that. I'll remember that forever. Just he was able to walk in the casino, make quick 3,000, spend it all that night, walk in there and do it again. Good man. Cowboy though, straight cowboy. Yeah. It's always good seeing that Alonzo. Whenever I see him, we chop it up for a bit, talk about times. Yeah. Oh man, that was a good trip. There's a bunch of other stuff that happened on that trip. Oh, one of the boys had to spend some time in jail, in a Romanian jail. Oh, twice. Oh man, one of us. Yeah man, there's a bunch of things that happened on that trip. Fighting, there's a bunch of stuff, man. Good trip though. Boys all came out on top on that one. I'll remember that forever. I like those guys. Good men. Good lads. Yeah. Met some people. Talked a little bit about Bitcoin. And we just chopped it up. And there's a Romanian Uber driver. Spoke perfect English to me. He said, brother, what do I invest in? And this is true. And this is true. And this happened that happened 21. So I was 21 years old. So it's 24 now. So that's about 3 or 4 years ago now. I told him, listen, this is what you got to do. True play. And this is in my personal own opinion. Told that Romanian cab driver. So listen, this is what you do, dog. You buy Bitcoin and you hold it for 4 or 5 years. And it's going to get up. It's going to go through the roof. You buy it and you hold it. And then you sell and you make some profit and then you can come to America. Because he said he wants to come here to America and he needs to know what he wanted to do. I told him what to do. And if he would have listened, Bitcoin's at 100 G's. When I told him to buy, Bitcoin's been at 60,000, 20,000, 15,000. It's sitting at 100 G's now. If he would have listened to what I said, he'd have enough money. I hope he'd listened. If not, so be it. That was a good time. But enough about that. Back to the Romanian trip. Yeah, that was beautiful country. Romania is beautiful. It's funny, I asked the Romanians, is Dracula real? They all chuckle. No, that's just Hollywood. But don't go in the caves. Oh, all right. So yeah, that trip about Romania.